Okay, we're at the scene. Let's do this.
Oh God.
So it's not a particularly egregious scene. It's just the structure of it is designed to cement the both sidesness, and this is something they tried to do the fix fic with in the DLC.
Yes.
For my money, this is the single worst scene in the game, so I'm glad.
Yeah, no, I would say this scene is egregious. You know, like maybe taken as a single dramatic point, maybe not, but like certainly with the context of everything else going on in this fucking video game.
I guess let me put it this way. This is the part where once we're through this, I'm like, all right, everything else from here on out in the game, I think I'm gonna be able to handle okay.
We need to take that elevator.
Oops. That is not what I wanted. What's the damn button for...
Hattie Gerst?
Hattie Gerst? That's great.
Is that like Hattie
60s
Gerst?
reference?
There's a navigation
Yeah, I was just gonna
button.
say, it's more 60s than anything, but... What are we trying to do?
Button that brings up the goddamn menu in the game.
Okay, I'm reading this here, and...
Fucking Q? Jesus Christ.
Apparently the deal here is that Hattie Gerst's husband Samuel got hella sick because he was working on the quantum shit, and they stuck his body inside a handyman, and he really didn't like that very much, but she was really thrilled because he was better now because he was in the handyman, and then the Vox Populi killed him.
And we shall meet again on that eternal
Oh, because both sides. I forgot, yeah.
I remember this elevator ride being much later in the game. Like, is this game shorter than I remember it? Is that all?
I love you.
Because I felt like this was like 2/3 of the way through the game.
I haven't finished it. I can't remember.
Yeah, so this is gonna be our big, a ride through the fucking factory tour. Very, again, like a Disneyland ride. And I believe we're gonna have a conversation here where Booker just lays down like, nah, yeah. No, okay, right. Elizabeth has come over to our way of thinking because for the last 10 minutes we've been attacking the Think Factory, I guess.
What has Elizabeth seen so far that makes her think that Fitzroy and Comstock are the same? I think I actually did miss something.
It was the scene I talked about. It was literally Fitzroy showed up on the side of that blimp and told people that they needed to go fight, even though there was a sign that said, we don't need your guns, we need food. That's really been it in terms of actual storytelling.
Then that's your prerogative, but
did they kill... Was it like they killed the gunsmith and his wife because they wouldn't give him guns or something?
Oh, that might be it, maybe.
Was that it? I think that might have been it. I don't know, maybe not.
If that was the implication, that is not clear in that scene, because they're dead, and then she just feels bad that she brought us to a world where they're dead. And she felt responsible.
Maybe, hey guys, maybe we teleported to a version of Columbia where it's
Ask your dog if he likes Looper.
Hey, Mochi, Stella, Nunji, do you guys like Looper? They said they love it. They do it. Oh wait, no, I think they heard Pooper. I think Pooper is the word they heard.
So we talked to Fitzroy, and she's like, "What? What the? You're dead. What are you even talking about?"
And she gets her message to her troops so quickly that these two goons immediately open fire on you, no questions asked. You, who look exactly like the hero they had time to print posters of all over the city as being the hero.
Exhausting moment.
Jesus Christ.
Like, you really feel it settling into your bones, just like, apart from any story concerns, just the weariness of like, finally I'm through all the combat. And then you step out and they're like, now we are your enemies, and you're just like, Jesus, take the wheel. I'm so tired of fighting things. I want to go play Gone Home. Is Gone Home out yet? I just want to play Gone Home.
Don't check the internet.
For that.
Oh no. Don't read... Wow, they're still going at it.
Play it in a bubble.
Yeah.
Oh,
no.
Did I not find... Oh no, this is the like, fourth fucking...
Oh.
It's like force push number
stuns
5.
people thing. Yeah,
I've had
like...
nightmares of that happening to my hands. Am I alone in this? Like nightmares of like your hands opening up into like gaping wounds. Just me. Okay.
It's certainly not a fun thing to look at.
No.
Trypophobia? Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
exactly.
Kind
yeah.
of,
It's like it's a specific kind of hole that can go in your hand. It's like a very, I don't know. I like stumbled upon
trypophobia
it
is-
in my youth.
Tryptophobia is specifically like a fear or revulsion of like lots of holes being
Yeah.
in things.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
There's nowhere good this conversation.
Yep.
Aren't you glad you joined us for more Bioshock Infinite?
Blah.
Hold on to this.
All right.
This
let's
game
do
has a
this.
something 90s-ish Metacritic score or whatever. I don't fucking know. I'm not gonna look it up.
Can't talk about Gone Home.
Why are you yelling?
Because
Sure.
the scene's going on up there.
That's a
We're
better
I like
missing
Gone
it.
Home, and I didn't get to have enough arguments about it when it came out.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, never mind.
Doggies, what do you
Never
think
mind.
about Gone Home?
We don't get to talk about Gone Home.
Oh my
So
fucking
fucking
god.
good. So
Shut the
good.
fuck up, Daisy. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. No.
See, like, we could use the
This
word
one is
heel
time
turn,
for
but I
combat.
doubt there are many heel turns that are quite that fucking stupid.
So you guys are
Oh, you'd
laughing,
be
but if Bernie
surprised.
Sanders ever won, that's exactly what he'd fucking do.
He just immediately smears his face with blood. He'd merely smear his face with the blood of a small business owner and be like, kill them all.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing. So this is also leading into our first handyman fight, which is like all the combat we've had so far, but worse.
Cool. I'm so excited. Oh, we can just make a fucking
We fought Handyman before, haven't we? Have we not?
We
I
were
guess we
attacked
haven't.
by one
Yeah,
and
we
thrown off
did.
the building.
Oh.
No, we
No,
did not
we
fight
we
one.
had a fight with them.
Oh, you're right.
Outside
You're right. You're
Newtown,
playing on
yeah.
medium. You're playing on medium.
Yeah.
I'm playing on easy because I do not give a shit about this game's combat.
Red Scar,
Alright,
I
I'm talking
found a worse. Can I
What?
just tell you real quick the dumbest heel turn actually in pro wrestling?
Please. Please.
There is this wrestler named Jim Duggan, and his deal was that he loved the United States. He would yell USA and get everybody really pumped up about being from the USA.
What the fuck?
Maybe, yeah, I think so. He's the guy with the plywood. Anyway, but then one day he's like, "I love Canada." I love Canada! And he would like wear Canada shirts, and be like, Canada! Canada! And everybody like, boo! Fuck that! That's the
That's
dumbest heel
amazing.
turn.
I played a Canadian wrestler at that wrestling LARP. Actually, no, I did not. I played a Southern American wrestler who, like, lost her character at the last minute and had to be a Canadian wrestler instead.
The Jim Duggan of role-playing games.
Exactly. I just remember we had to improvise, like, basically we just had to, like, improvise the actual match itself, and I had a moment where I was just, like, got up on the top row about to dropkick someone. I'm just like, I'm gonna show you what it's all about. And just, like, stomped his head.
Oh, that's a great finisher name, actually. I should let the wrestling community know.
So Gone Home.
Right.
People don't talk
Was
about
that
that
the
game
shit-
too much these days, and that's kind of like it because it became a whole genre of things that exist. I really like that game. I think that was pretty good.
Oh no, it was great.
Oh, the discourse, though.
I mean, there. So you had kind of two elements of that. One was the like chuds going on about, you know, oh no, it's a game that has lesbians in it. Why are you making?
Who even cares
Why did you
about
make
those
me
guys?
play this game? But one I did kind of sympathize with is that the initial like marketing for that game implies a horror game, and it's really not a horror game.
I think that is
Scary
true.
stuff.
It's there's some frightening things in it, but like it's not
Yeah.
like a horror game.
Yeah.
She's going to kill that child.
I do like okay, so I think that like in terms of
We have to act.
people finding an excuse not to like it, that's fine. And if somebody individually told me that's why they didn't like it, I wouldn't think twice about it. But I feel like that kind of got used as like the mott to the Bailey of I didn't like the fact that people liked this game that I didn't like, and I think it's because it has queer characters in it.
All right, so we got Daisy holding the kid.
Yes, Daisy is really, really milking this moment of being about to shoot a child. I don't know, like, what she needs to work up to here.
Distract her.
Hey,
Oh, she's-
tap, tap, tap. Can you not do that, Daisy?
She's really making a meal
bud.
of this child murder.
to be done. You see, the founders ain't nothing
Oh
but
god.
weeds.
This kills me inside.
Do we even, like, know who this kid is? Like, was that
It's
introduced?
Fink's kid. It's Fink's kid.
Oh, it's Fink's kid, I see.
Or maybe he's just a kid that Fink picked up to.
Oh,
Off the
someone did the
street.
murder.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Elizabeth.
This is asinine for a lot of reasons, but one of them is that, like, Elizabeth, we already know what Elizabeth does when she's agitated or frightened. She does, like, a bubble. She does a tear. That's what she should have done here. Stabbing her with a pair of scissors makes no fucking sense.
Yeah. that's
And
a
if
good
she
point.
truly regrets her actions here, she could open up a new universe where she didn't do it. Like that's a
Yeah.
thing we've been
Yeah.
already introduced in the narrative.
I would actually kind of, like, this would still be an incredibly stupid and insulting scene for a lot of reasons, but I actually like the idea of Elizabeth killing someone and then just kind of, like, anxiously jumping into a dimension where she didn't. I think that that's the kind
Yeah.
of fucked up shit that should be happening in this weird game.
Yeah, 100%. That's how time travel works, baby.
Oh, is that how it works?
Wait. Oh, we have Booker DeWitt's voxophone here.
I'm gonna say something controversial.
Go for it.
This game should not have had time travel. Fucking Bioshock, the first one,
Absolutely.
did not have time travel or any of that shit. It was just a thing that happened undersea, and you can take drugs that make you powerful. Fucking do that shit again, except for in the air.
If they'd made a game
What is the purpose of this?
that was much simpler and much dumber, I think that it would have been a lot better.
Yeah. Just
Can
be
I
like,
read-
oh, it's bad to be racist, actually. Okay, cool. Rad. Let's go. That's
Can I read
Wolfenstein.
a
Sorry.
brief blurb from the Bioshock Infinite website that is still up, and I'm kind of surprised it is.
You're gonna get a virus, bro.
So on the marketing page, on 2K's marketing page for Bioshock Infinite, some of the copy reads, Bioshock Infinite is a first-person shooter like you've never seen. Just ask the judges from E3 2011, where the Irrational Games title won over 75 editorial awards. They're promoting the
shit.
game on how well it did in its previews.
Oh no, Elizabeth got a murder depression haircut.
Forget
She
Let's,
cut off her braid.
Okay, shut
And
the
she
fuck up.
goes.
Stop making fun of girls who change their hair when they get sad, okay? It's something we do. For real. It's, oh, sorry, we like to change our hair when we're sad. Fuck off.
New York.
It's just like such a perfunctory gesture here, though.
No, it's how we feel inside.
Come on, we gotta find a way to make this thing go faster.
Wait,
It is
Hey,
a trope
look,
that
it's-
is real, that should stay. It's one of those tropes that is a real thing.
fair enough. I did actually change my hairstyle when I got depressed recently.
See?
Chris, wait, are you still on the
This
2K
game
website?
just won't let us go.
Yeah, well,
Can you tell me, just pop on over to the Freedom Force versus the Third Reich page and tell me if they released the fucking mod tools yet?
That's not it.
Certainly is.
moddb.com has them since 2005.
Booker. I've got
No, that's for the first one.
No, that's the E.
No, that is certainly
It says versus the Third Reich.
Isn't
Oh, well, maybe the fans made it. Like, all I know is, like, I checked fucking the Irrational Games webpage for literally 3 years every other week to see if they'd released any new skins, because it said coming soon since the game's release. And instead, we just got Bioshock.
He will take you where you need to go.
Oh Jesus, we're heading towards Mom, Ghost Mom, aren't we?
Yes. This
Ghost
game
mom,
does not
ghost
stop.
mom, ghost mom,
Ghost
ghost
mom,
mom.
ghost mom, ghost mom.
Are there others we can use?
Yeah.
Something to keep the bird off our back?
Perhaps you should
So,
ask
revisiting, what just happened in Finktown,
Finktown.
that was the second
I
part where
don't
the game
know.
broke. And at this point, I was just like, what the fuck is... Like, this game sucks. I was not having fun with it. And I did not really have the language to explain at the time why I was bothered by the both siding. But I certainly was.
I'm also not going to pretend that I came at him this with a very incisive critique of it.
Mm-hmm.
I liked the gameplay again. I've said this because I had the Doom 2016 build randomly, but then I kind of revisit it and look back on it and I'm like, wow, this is really unsatisfying. And as the actual story, I don't actually remember what it was like to originally experience this, and I feel I worry that I would just be confabulating if I told you what my initial reactions to all of it were, but the very next time through, immediately a lot wasn't holding up super well.
Yeah.
I compartmentalized it because I was role-playing as Booker. And in my brain, Booker didn't give a fuck about anything happening even a little bit. So
Yeah.
I, too,
Probably
did it.
true.
It's very easy for Booker, and Elizabeth for that matter, to be extremely centrist about this topic.
Yeah. And it also doesn't help that, you're now 2 dimension jumps into this. Do the stakes really matter at all anyway?
I'm
What
sorry.
are the stakes
That
at
guy
this
falling
point?
down the stairs was so fucking good. He was just ragdolling the fucking... Yeah. No, this is all stupid. And Booker doesn't care, and I'm role-playing as Booker, so I also don't care.
That's how I played Fallout 4, actually. When it made you join a faction in Fallout 4, I really pushed back against that. Oh,
It's actually the problem with Pillars of Eternity 2, actually, is that there's 2 threads going through that game. One thread is you have to chase this rogue god around who blew up your castle and sort of murdered you. Then the other thread is you're in magical 16th century cross between Southeast Asia and the Caribbean, driving around with your fucking pirate ship, and you got to decide which of the horrible factions you want to sign up with.
I don't think I got a lot of good mileage out of this, but for the record, Fallout 4 still is my prize winner for most funny bad twist in a video game.
So, I haven't played Bioshock Infinite all the way through, this far through, since basically it came out. But if I remember right, as much as the game has been about class warfare and racism up till this point, and then suddenly both sides of it, a lot of that goes away from this point forward, because we end up fighting ghosts and cyberpunk monsters, and it kind of just jumps off the rails to thematic nonsense from here on out.
They had nothing to say, and then they ran out of nothing to say, so they kind of just throw in monsters and stuff, and some of that stuff's actually really fun, and kind of gonna be neat to revisit.
I'm actually kind of looking forward to Ghost Mom, because at the time I was so upset that something that stupid was in my Shock series. But now I'm alright, Ghost Mom, let's bring the dumbest thing possible. Bring the cheese.
What is the... Oh, because you can shock it.
That's why it's called Bioshock.
Alright, let's vote to... all voting for kicking Chris off of spoiler warning for that.
I've heard worse. I've heard worse.
I didn't hear it. I need to hear it. I need to hear Chris say it again. Chris, can you give the setup and the punchline again to your joke?
I will not do 2 performances a night.
Just speak slowly and clearly into the microphone.
Because it's a Bioshock game.
Speed.
I've got my stenographer on hand.
Take a look at this lock.
All right, so we've hit time and a few more minutes, so I think that's a good place to call it today. Lots of stuff happened. All of it was bad.
I feel good about
Fortunately,
coming
we're
in next
kind
week
of
to
out of
not this
the-
part.
I mean, we're through the worst of it. I think. I hope.
We are through the most like soulfully obnoxious parts and the parts that are actually like sincerely depressingly ugly.
He's my warden.
Yeah.
He's just
And now it's just stuff that's like weird and confusing and cheesy.
Yeah.
That's way better. Any fucking day.
Oh, she's
Like,
so
there's
pissed at you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Look at her fucking walking around. She's just so fucking pissed. Fuck you.
I kind of wanted to comment on it because like it is like the haircut thing combined with the new animations. They really are going for this arc for her, and killing Fitzroy was sort of a moment for her, and if there is one thing in this game that works, it is Elizabeth. Like her arc works,
Yeah.
her weird. I like Elizabeth.
The concept
Me too.
of having like a mega naive, like isolated, basically like privileged kid. Well, I say privileged, but I mean like she's had her own issues being just locked in a tower. I guess I mostly just mean like not a member of the underclass of the city and not really like aware of them. Like who's sort of having to like go from this like storybook idealism to kind of like going through every step of maturity one after the other and encountering like all
Yeah.
of these complications in the narrative one after the other. That's a good story. It's just this isn't a good story.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, we will catch you
Yeah.
next week. Hopefully,
The
we'll
dog's saying goodbye.
survive.
Bye, doggies.
Good night.